This Wellcome Trust-funded project mainly looked at two groups of people, one with polycystic ovary syndrome and another gestational diabetes. So these people don't usually get to share their stories with people like them, and they will hardly get any chance to meet any clinicians or scientists that are currently working on their conditions. So now we are bringing an artist to facilitate the conversations between these groups of people and then give them a chance to share their research and also for people to share their personal stories.
Learn some of the science, some of the research that's happening on the conditions.
Why I wanted to do this research. And the doctor looked and said, you know what, you're on the borderline.
Conducting several projects related to gestational diabetes.
Little molecules in the mother. I love the acronyms, they're really fantastic.
It's all right. A moment of fame ruined. Dealing with Aisha at the Birmingham Women's Hospital.
This image here is a project that I did with Caroline, a glamorous chicken and chips. What are the things that you kind of wish that you could know?
Oftentimes the research can get a bit lost in the question that's being asked that doesn't deliver the needs of the public. And so to exchange what women are concerned about, how they receive information, how they deal with that information, and how information can be delivered to them in a more relevant way to allow them to act upon it and alleviate their concerns moving forward is the best way to, in my opinion, to excel and advance in research.
This is a pancreatic islet. These are the beta cells and these are the alpha cells brown. I do like making them in the lab and in art. These are the ones we make from stem cells. If they turn green, it means we made it right. So the idea is that we can build blood vessels around them and put them in right.
There's lots of rules of things that you're not allowed to do.
So having to test your sugars practically 10 times a day. You get the dreaded drink, where it's not this size, it's about twice the size, and you have to finish the whole drink, and it's horrible.
I was in quite a dark place, confused, anxious, as you can see, sad faces. But then as time went on, I thought, the insulin's not affecting me so much, not affecting the baby. Baby's fine, had my scans and all that. And then thankfully, thank God, a happy baby. Stars and happy faces.
I just really got carried away. I think maybe I might change career.
Often, like, one of the questions that we're asked is, well, what is my risk rather than the overall risk, and what is the risk to my baby or my child?
I had gestational diabetes twice. My first time I had a lot of emotion, I was scared.
You celebrate it rather than feeling anxious.
Today has been very therapeutic for me, actually. My son's now 6 months. I've kind of forgotten about the experience and mostly blocked it out due to trauma. But I found today that it's allowed me to really make peace with a lot of emotions that I felt having gestational diabetes in pregnancy.
And it happens once in a lifetime if you do it only once. So don't let Luke Jose drags you down and those pricks that you get on your fingers and things.
It's different, you don't really get things like this. The last time I've made something was probably nursery, so it was quite nice doing that. I brought my mum along. She had gestational diabetes with me 25 years ago. You know, she's opened up a bit more. She's told me about her experiences, researchers as well. I just had a talk with a few, you know, what they're studying into about women's health, because it's not really taboo, but no one really speaks about it, like women's health. So it's nice to see them coming out of their shell, talking about it a bit more.
Mentally be stable and digest and see that everything will be fine. It will be fine.